I'm Una, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing an update for the Deck of Panning project pan, which was started by Emily and Max. It's a really fun project pan, all based around a game board. You pull cards to get prompts, and it's very, very fun. And this month I have some very exciting changes. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, first of all, from last month, I need to double check which things I rolled in. I literally did this right before I started filming, but then I immediately forgot again. Okay, last month I had 3 items that were staying in, and so I will update on those first. The first one is the eyeshadow from ABH Red Ochre, so I'll show a picture of it last month. And then here is what it's looking like now. I finally hit pan. It took me 44 uses, which is a lot, but there it is. I've used it once since then, I think. I'm so happy to have pan in this. Now this palette only has 2 shades without pan, which is incredible, and I am actually working on both of those, like casually, like they're in my rotation. I reach for them occasionally. But yeah, I'm so happy to have another pan. I hit like a lot of pans this month, which is very exciting. So I'm thrilled. New pan. The next is my Super Shock shadow in the shade Ritz, which is looking like this now. I think I already had pan on it last month. Maybe. I might have hit pan on it this month. Wait. Oh no! I hit pan on it this month! Oh, that's and 2 pans! Okay, that's exciting. Yeah, it took me a while to get all the uses on this eyeshadow even after I hit pan. It's just like kind of weird because the base is super like yellowy looking, so I just feel like I never know when to use it, but I finally did, and I'm very pleased to have this rolled out. This and another eyeshadow in my Panless eyeshadows were the last 2 Super Shock shadows that didn't have pan on them, and so having another pan and then working on that in that project is so exciting. It's gonna be so cool to have pan on all of them. Great! So, and then the third one was just a usage goal. It was my concealer. Oh, I should say the prompts. This prompt was an eyeshadow. I just dropped it. The prompt was an eyeshadow, this prompt was glittery, and this prompt was something you wish you returned. I just don't, it's too dark for me. Anyway, I wore this 25 times. Like I said, it was only 5 more uses from last month, but yeah, I wore it 5 more times. I do really enjoy the way I ended up wearing this, which was mixed with another concealer that's too light for me, and I would have kept it around longer except for that I'm panning another concealer right now. So it was just like having 3 concealers around was kind of a lot. But I got through it. So all of those products are rolling out. I rolled in 2 new products. So one of those last month was Terra Moons in Celine. I got the prompt glittery again. And so this is what it looked like last month, and here it is now. You can't see super well on camera, but there is like a decent dip. Like you can really tell I've used this. My goal was to use this 10 times and I ended up using it 12 times, which I'm very pleased with. It's very, very pretty. I paired it a lot with blues, which it looks lovely with blues, but also like it's got a very yellowy reflect to it. So I just like put it on the inner corner a bunch and just had this super glittery, sparkly, yellowy inner corner. It was lovely. Finally, I had my e.l.f. brow pencil. This was for the prompt, I think it was a pencil, and yeah, I have used this a lot, but so my goal was to use about half, and I have it marked here, and I've used I'm like a third of the way, maybe a little bit more to that goal, and I have used it 25 times, so I'm doing good. Hopefully I could roll this out next month, but I have used it a lot, so it might take 2 months, and that's okay. And maybe if I can get more than half, that would also be wonderful. So this is going. So that means that I'm going to be rolling in 4 new prompts, which is so thrilling. Okay, I have my deck of tarot cards, which is just like my thing now. And I have my little cheat sheet, which is that wands are hearts, swords are diamonds, pentacles are clubs, and cups are spades. That's just the way it worked out. And I have like a little, I don't know, I lay out the cards in a specific order, but I have everything normal in here, plus I have, I think, the Fool for the Joker. I don't really know how tarot cards work usually, like I don't know how to read them, but they're very pretty. These are like Welcome to Night Vale tarot cards, so they have like very, let me see if I can find one that's recognizably. this is like Night Vale and Desert Bluffs. Yeah, it's great. So yeah, I'm gonna pull some cards and we can pick our new products. I always forget not to shuffle while I'm talking because it makes noise. Okay, I think I'm just gonna pull off the top. So yeah. Okay, here we go. The Queen of Wands. Okay, so that is the Queen of Hearts. The Seven of Wands. Okay, so the Seven of Hearts. The Fool. Okay, so this is the Joker. So it has to be something I really don't want to pan. Alright. And the Ace of Wands. Alright, this is a lot, very wand heavy, but I'm just gonna go with it, I think, this time. So that's the Ace of Hearts. I feel like a lot of times in this project I have gotten just like all of the same suit, or all of just one or two suits, basically. So, let me pull up the game board 1 second. Alright, so the Queen of Hearts is Project Graveyard, which I think I did, yeah, I already got in the past. I don't know if it was hearts or diamonds, but that is exciting. That's either something that is collecting cobwebs that you haven't used in a really long time, or something that wasn't a project pan and is still around, either because you didn't hit your goal or, yeah, you did hit your goal but it's still around. Okay, the Seven, the Seven of Wands is your astrology sign, which is actually quite funny because I just panned something with my astrology sign, so I guess I'll look for something else, and if I can't find anything, I'll keep working on that. That'll be interesting. Yeah, like I said, Joker is Are You Joking? Something you really don't want to pan, and the Ace of Hearts is Pick Your Space, so that should be fun. Alright, I will look around, I will pick my prompt, and I will pick all my products, and then I'll come right back. Okay, this was really hard, very interesting stuff, but I have all of my things, so I will walk you through them and I will set goals. Let's start off with the Queen of Hearts, which was the first one, which was Project Graveyard. I decided to pick something that wasn't a project, and I actually hit my goal, and that is my e.l.f. Illuminating Palette. I hit pan on this shade earlier this year in my Rolling Project Pan. I'm going to kind of bend the rules a little bit and just kind of put in this whole palette. I think I will probably end up using this shade the most anyway, but I also want to dip into the other powders and see if I can like expand some pans, make some dips. I think I'll say I want to use this 20 times. Yeah, sure, 20 times. Okay, next is the Seven of Hearts, which was your astrology sign. Now, I have one thing that is my astrology sign. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else. And that is this ColourPop single in the shade Libra. I'm a Libra. It has this cute little Libra packaging, but I actually just hit pan on this in my Pandas eyeshadows like literally 2 weeks ago, but I did really enjoy it. And I used it like 40 times in that project, but why not use it a little bit more, expand that pan. I'm gonna say I want to use this like 15 times. Is that too many? I'll go 12. I feel like 12 is a good number. I end up using things 12 times a lot, so I'll say I want to use this 12 times. And we'll just see how much we can expand the pan. It's quite a deep pan, but it's like a nice nude shade, and I have been kind of missing it just a little bit. Okay, thirdly was the Fool, which was the Joker, which is Are You Joking? And so I decided to pick a product that I probably haven't touched in a year and a half, and that is my ColourPop Jelly Much eyeshadow in the shade Foxes. You can, okay, there, you can kind of see the packaging. So this is like, it's in this annoying packaging, first of all. Is that breaking? Anyway, it's completely dried out. It's this gorgeous, very bright orangey, yellowy gold color. Yeah, I think it's completely dried out. Yeah, I mean, let's see if you can wet it. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. So that's what it looks like swatched. You can still totally use it like as a kind of a liquid cream eyeshadow, but I don't ever. And I think my goal to make it like hardcore but not too crazy is gonna be 30 uses. Is that too many? Yes, I'm gonna go 25 uses, which is still a lot, but maybe doable in a couple of months. So I'm gonna use this 25 times, which is good because I probably only ever used it like 5 times in the past. All right. And finally, for the Ace of Hearts, I did pick your space. Okay, the prompt I picked was this time last year, which is something you bought last year or maybe 2 years ago, you know, in this same time. So I bought, let me check the exact date. Okay, on April 20th of last year, which is when this video will be posted, although I'm filming it a couple days before, I bought this lip liner, NYX Slide On Glide On Extreme Color Lip Liner, and it's in the shade Sugar Glass, and it's a decent nude shade. I don't know, like, it's a good nude shade. I just don't really wear lip liner, so I want to use this, and I think I'll make like a... No, I think with the other projects, the other prompts I have going on in this, I think I'm just going to do a usage goal, and I'm going to say I want to use it 20 times. Yeah, so those are my products. Yeah, I'm excited. Having 4 new roll-ins is really great. I think I will be able to roll some out next time, hopefully. I'll definitely be able to roll out Libra, which is the eyeshadow, because I don't want this in a project really any longer. And maybe I can do the lip liner if I am really on it, and maybe also the illuminating palette, but we will just have to see. I would love to be able to roll this out next month, but I don't know that that's possible, just because it's a amount of product goal and not a usage goal. I just don't know, so we will see. This has been so much fun. I am continuing to enjoy this project. I will say this, because a lot of my other projects are like kind of monthly, but they're a little bit shorter than that. This project, and because it's only 5 items, this project is like, it feels like I forget about it sometimes, not in the way that I'm not using the items, but I like can't remember what was happening one update ago, and it's like, it feels like it was so far in the past. But I'm having a really good time with this project. So thank you, Emily, for creating it. Thank you for watching. If you want to see my previous updates or other projects, some will be on the screen, or you can just go look at my channel. Thank you so much. Goodbye!